Hello brawlers and welcome to the BakuTalk news. I'm Haru. Now we're going to start this episode off with a little bit of a college lecture. This is in regards to the stigma surrounding microtransactions in video games. This is a really deep hole and a very long story, so be sure to have some popcorn ready because we're going to enlighten you with history and how this history is directly tied to the recent fears that have come out of the champions of Estroya. Here we go. Microtransactions in games is not really something new. It's been that way for a long time so that games could make up extra money by providing updates to their content like extra stories, bonus missions, and cosmetic items. Marvel's Spider-Man on the PS4 had a DLC expansion to expand its already amazing story, and free-to-play games like League of Legends uses it to sell costumes for their champions. It wasn't until early 2018 that microtransactions started to get out of control, and big AAA companies like EA abused the hell out of it with their games like FIFA 18 and Star Wars Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 on release unfortunately turned its back on the light and joined the dark side of the Force. Its online multiplayer mode was purposefully designed to plant impatience within its player base by distributing low rewards for gameplay. So the game implemented a loot box system designed to randomly give out victory poses as well as upgrades. You buy these loot boxes with in-game currency that you either earn very slowly or by buying it with real-life cash. This system was quite obviously gambling, designed to extort children that has their parents' credit cards and don't know the first thing about money, and gambling addicts that either continues to have problems or have relapsed. The situation in 2018 got so ludicrously out of hand that the media got a hold of it, and governments the world over ended up investigating loot boxes in video games. Hawaiian State Governor Chris Lee even said describing Battlefront 2 as, and I quote, "It's a trap." The difference with Star Wars' microtransactions and microtransactions you see in either League of Legends or phone games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is that Battlefront 2 already costs you $60 US to play in the first place, while League of Legends and Duel Links are free to play. And while League of Legends' microtransactions are for cosmetic only, meaning they don't affect overall gameplay, Battlefront 2 was an absolute pay-to-win system because people who buy loot boxes and get upgrades absolutely murders players that don't buy loot boxes, worse than Vader's hallway scene in Rogue One. Games like Bang Dream and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are still playable by themselves because their grinding rewards still allow you to progress. They have a limit to their gameplay, and the microtransactions in them are discouraged due to how expensive they really are and how you could have easily gotten them without spending real money. EA came out with some BS excuse saying loot boxes and microtransactions was necessary because apparently making a Star Wars game is expensive, even though after removing the loot boxes, EA assured their shareholders that it wouldn't affect their bottom line. Battlefront 2 today has been fixed, but the actions of EA still linger in the games industry and left a stigma on microtransactions in video games that won't go away anytime soon. Those who have fallen asleep in class, wake the hell up because we are now at our key point and lesson here. Not even a month after Bakugan Champions of Estroya was announced, Mythical Griffin on the Wiki Discord brought attention to the Australian government's rating classifications for Champions of Estroya. Australia was also another country that joined the investigation in the Battlefront 2's gambling scandal, by the way. The classification was given on July 29th and was given a PG rating for mild fantasy, violence, online mode, and in-game purchases. And when you hear in-game purchases, what do you really think? Yeah, microtransactions. According to the game demo, Champions of Estroya is going to have a B-coin system for its in-game currency that you get for winning brawls. There is no word though on what these microtransactions will be, as everything is pure speculation at this point. Spin Master, WayForward, and Nintendo have not said anything about it. The thesis here is that this could really go two ways. The best way is that the in-game purchases are used to buy B-coins so that players can buy cosmetic items, but the B-coin system will be set up in such a way that investing real money in it is not necessary in comparison to regular grinding when you unlock exclusive Bakugan. The worst that could happen, if I was cynical, is that this game goes the EA route and make the online mode a major pay-to-win system, and or they purposefully make the game completely slow to earn B-coins so they will exploit your impatience to skip ahead to unlock exclusive Bakugan. It is very unlikely it is the latter given how expensive the game already will be, and that the legislation has been passed since 2019 to regulate microtransactions. South Korea sued a game developer over loot boxes, China banned any game outright that offered loot boxing, and the US already passed a bill in 2019 to regulate microtransactions. The true lesson here is learning from EA's mistake. A game like Bakugan Champions of Estroya that's main target audience is children, marketing underage gambling or pay-to-win online systems would only lead to total catastrophe. Besides, Spin Master has always been preaching patience ever since the start of this reboot anyway. So for now, the in-game purchases rating, while we don't know exactly how it will work until further details are given or on release date, I think we can safely assume that it won't be something incredibly stupid. But it's not to say that stigma surrounding microtransactions is still not there. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this in-game purchases situation and what you guys think it could be. And also let me know if you would want to see me do a review of Champions of Vestroia when it eventually gets released. Oh boy, that droned on for too long, so let's get on to our final story, that is the Baku-clip, mainly the Darkest Aqua's Hydra's Matrix Baku-clip, is now available on Amazon. The other clips are still available on the Entertainer website, but for those wanting to not pay ridiculous shipping, there is Amazon. It's currently unknown if the other clips will be added as well, but keep checking back on Amazon to continue hunting from home, especially since we already got numerous reports of people finding new product, and Dragonoid Infinity is now on Toys R Us Canada's website. What Shields of Vestroia cards have been revealed? And has the artwork really gotten better each set? Click the videos on the left to check out that story as well. And also you can check out my review of Armored Alliance episode 15. Support BakuTalk by pressing the thumbs up and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and that was Bakugan. Bye!